स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने।
एक पवित्र सी हवा बहेगी,
उज्जवल उज्जवल हो भारत,
कोना कोना निर्मल होगा,
विश्व कहेगा जय भारत।
जाग उठेंगे भाग्य हमारे, स्वच्छ बनेगा ये भारत।
स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने देश से अपने वादा कर लिया हमने, वादा कर लिया हमने, वादा कर लिया
In the homes of Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, a quiet revolution is underway. A no-waste revolution. Not just that, many of the city's residents are keeping their organic waste inside their own homes. Yes, the owners of Thiruvananthapuram's terrace gardens are composting their vegetable and other organic waste to grow their own food. Not long ago, Thiruvananthapuram was struggling with the mounting waste issue, with unprocessed garbage accumulating on the outskirts with no sustainable solutions. With a population of 10 lakh people, the city generates 300 tons of waste every day. In order to reduce the unscientific dumping of waste, citizen groups and Kerala municipalities began to experiment with organic pipe composting and segregated waste management. In 2011, the Thiruvananthapuram Municipal Corporation was forced to shut its landfill and waste treatment plant at Villapilsala following protests from residents of the village. The plant had been established 12 kilometers away from the city in the year 2000, with a processing capacity of 157 tons of waste a day. Once the plant shut down, the corporation had to look at innovative, pragmatic ways of dealing with the crisis.
When the plant was shut down in the 5th year of its function, the landfill was closed because of the protests and the Green Tribunal ordered to shut it. The corporation decided to deal with it and started to work towards the decentralized waste management. We started with pipe composting and biogas in different wards of the city.
ഇപ്പോൾ ഏറ്റവും അവസാനമായി നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഡീസെൻട്രലൈസ്ഡ് വേസ്റ്റ് ഡിസ്പോസൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പുതിയ പദ്ധതി നമ്മുടെ തിരുവനന്തപുരം നഗരത്തിലേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരികയുണ്ടായി.
On the 1st of November 2014, TMC launched the My City, Beautiful City campaign. Under this, residents were encouraged to segregate their waste at source, compost organic waste, and to send inorganic discards for recycling. Initially, the TMC promoted pipe composting for residents.
As per the government norms, we are providing 90% subsidy to the households for at-source management facilities, I mean pipe compost and so on. But now we are concentrating on a different mode of operation. We are considering this one, this kitchen bins as our own product, a mini plant for the household.
The government made it mandatory for at least 60% households in the city to have waste composting facilities to handle organic waste at site. The corporation provided a subsidy for installation of pipe compost units and portable biogas plants. It is now mandatory for every multi-storied flat complex to have a common compost bin and biogas plant, for which TMC has been providing financial incentive. For households that cannot afford their own composting facility, due to lack of space, TMC has created common community compost bins and community biogas plants in each ward. People deliver their waste to the designated operators at specified times.
When the plant was shut, corporation had stopped collecting waste. Eventually, they came up with pipe composting as a substitute. The corporation also provided us the subsidy for installing the whole setup. I use all my kitchen waste, that is vegetable waste and other waste, and it helps in making very good manure.
Set corporation നാൾ വന്നിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ഇത് വച്ചിട്ട് അതിന്റെ ചാണകമെല്ലാം അടിയിലിട്ട് എല്ലാം സെറ്റപ്പ് ചെയ്തു തന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് യാതൊരു ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടും ഉണ്ടായില്ല. വീട്ടിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേരേ ഉള്ളൂ.
I use the manure for my terrace garden and the recyclable waste is collected once or twice every week. The quality of the manure produced is really good.
ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് നമ്മൾ. അത് വളരെ യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആണ്.
After the pipes are installed, the BioClean material is put in the base. The waste is fed from the top and mixed every day. The compost is ready in 40 to 45 days approximately. The pipe composting system met with stiff resistance after initial complaints of worms and foul odor. These were slowly addressed with the introduction of bin composting. Despite these technical challenges, it is to the TMC's credit that the project was not shelved. Now, the kitchen bin model is being promoted with help from accredited agencies like Harit Gramam. This is the next improved generation after pipe composting.
And the ownership of that particular device, that kitchen bin, was on the Trivandrum Municipal Corporation. The people have to pay the user fee, only the maintenance fee for that device for period.
Harit Gramam is a team of professionals, including engineers, doctors and others, who came together to popularize organic vegetable farming and connect it to the issue of waste management. It was set up under the Center for Innovations in Waste Management and Agriculture Technology. Harit Gramam started working with TMC in 2015 and began by recruiting 250 young people and training them in waste management systems. The team was then distributed in such a way that each member took responsibility of 250 houses.
Around 1.5 years we have started this work. During this corporation are facing this waste management problem, this Velapilshala closed down. Waste management means just throw our waste anywhere, like that we are following. But now corporation or ourselves initiative, we are the service provider, we are for you. Anything we need to help you much more for the waste management. That is our policy, to do service for the people of our country and the people of our Kerala. Now we are doing our best to the people in Trivandrum, and they are cooperating with us, our councillors cooperating with us, our mayors cooperating, our ministers, and everybody now contributing their time to waste management.
We want to change their attitude because we are focusing on a culture, developing a culture, Harida Kerala culture. That's a Harida culture, green culture. That is we are focusing. That's our motto, that's our aim, that's our dream.
For residents who have undertaken bin composting, there is a monthly subscription for a kitchen bin, a pipe compost installation, refill of cocoa peat, weekly monitoring and troubleshooting, and collection of other waste, which is 200 rupees per household. For collection of plastics and glass, households take a monthly subscription of 100 rupees.
അതിന് നമ്മൾ ആധാരമായി എടുത്തത് ആലപ്പുഴ ജില്ലയിൽ തുമ്പൂർ മൊഴി മോഡലിൽ സ്ഥാപിച്ച
Bin composting was started in Alleppey and then replicated in Trivandrum. We then switched to the kitchen bins, which works on aerobic composting and was given to all the houses, and it is a very cheap model. Kitchen bin is very effective and all the kitchen waste can be converted into manure, and the cost for each manure bin is ₹200.
വളമാക്കി മാറ്റുകയും ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അതിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത് ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു ബക്കറ്റാണ്. 200 രൂപ മാത്രം ചിലവ് വരുന്ന നിലയ്ക്ക് ഉള്ള ഒരു ഉപകരണമാണ് അതിനകത്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്.
Verghese Daniel, a resident who was earlier using pipe composting, has now switched to bin composting. He feels pipe composting was a good foundation to compost at home. He switched to bin composting, which is a remodeled version and is more effective.
पहले तो वेस्ट हम लोग पाइप का अंदर डाल के इसके अंदर पाउडर डालता था, लेकिन इसमें से तो बहुत कीड़ा आ जाता था. ये बंद करके हम लोग डस्टबिन चालू किया. डस्टबिन में तो ये ऐसा तकलीफ नहीं, बराबर फर्टिलाइज़र हो जाता है. और ये कंपनी वाला हरिदा वाला आके ये बराबर हर महीने में लेके जाता है. डस्टबिन जब हम लोगों को मिला था वही टाइम अंदर है ना वो प्लास्टिक बैग अंदर रखा है. इसके अंदर पहले ये पाउडर डालता है बराबर, इसका ऊपर एक किचन का वेस्ट डालता है. 1 महीने के अंदर ये फुल हो जाएगा, ये बराबर फर्टिलाइज़र हो जाएगा तो दूसरे में डालेगा. पहले वाला ये लोग लेके जाएगा बराबर फर्टिलाइज़र होने के बाद. ये इससे पाइप कंपोस्ट डस्टबिन बहुत अच्छा लगता है. क्यों? इसके अंदर से कीड़ा नहीं आता है और बास नहीं मारता है.
For bin composting, the urban local body and its collaborators like Harit Gramam distribute 30-litre bins to all residents. They also conduct various programs to train people in the composting process. Each bin is lined with a garbage bag. The base is lined with a specially formulated organic material called BioClean, which is a special combination of natural bacteria and enzymes that help enable the composting process. The residents are also provided with additional BioClean. Each day, a layer of BioClean is added to the day's waste. It takes about a month for the wet waste to be completely composted. The compost is either taken in by Harit Gramam or utilized within the user's gardens. The bin composting method has seen significant improvement over the pipe composting system. The lining prevents insects from entering the bin and is also convenient to maintain. The Thiruvananthapuram Municipal Corporation has achieved considerable success in its endeavour, with over 84,000 pipe composting units functional in the city. Added to this, there are some 5,000 units of bin composting and 1,900 biogas units registered under the government subsidy scheme.
അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് ലോകത്തിന്
480 tons of waste is processed from Trivandrum in one day, and we don't have any plan to process the waste. We have done it with these small models and made it a success, and it is a very economical project.
ഉള്ള പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ ആരംഭിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Thiruvananthapuram's success in composting is an example for other cities in the country to follow. A large amount of the waste generated in the country, almost half, is organic. It stinks, emits methane, and becomes a breeding ground for many vectors. But it does not need to reach landfills, as Thiruvananthapuram's case has shown. Using composting for agriculture and gardening also helps combat other environmental problems. So why not give this a try?